Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games and welcome back to another progress report of what's going on in Kaiserreich and its development for Hearts of Iron 4. This is going to be the report on Progress Report 37, which was actually the one released on the 1-year anniversary of the first Kaiserreich version 0.1 for Hearts of Iron 4. But we're going to be skipping over the anniversary stuff, but you know, of course, a huge thank you to everyone on the Kaiserreich team for making this amazing mod. So, this progress report, as far as countries go, talks about Persia or Iran, and it's 1936, and basically they're going to actually finally give this its own focus tree and some unique events and things like that besides the alliance with the Axis. So right now, if you take a look at their focus tree, it's just the generic one, nothing really too special here. So without going into the whole lore of Iran at this point in time, power is right now kind of divided between a few different parties, and in 1936 there is going to be an election and you're going to decide who is going to take control of the Iranian government. It still will be ruled by Ahmed Shah Qajar. The Qajars are a dynasty that have ruled Persia for centuries by this point. So the social conservatives are still going to be in charge at the beginning, as we see here. So you've got these different factions that are jockeying for position, as you can see here. There's been a lot of internal strife that has to be dealt with. For example, the Ottoman Empire had been backing some Kurdish rebellions. There had been socialist uprisings. You know, Ahmad here, the Shah, he's dying and he's going to die. And so the big question is what happens after he takes control. So there will be a focus called "The Shah is Dead," and then you could say "The Shah is dead, long live the Shah," or "The Shah is dead, long live the revolution." So according to the progress report, which I will link below, you're going to have some different options here. So this I think is going to be the constitutional monarchy. There is possibly a socialist revolution if you go down this way. Now, I noticed they have the Lenin symbol here. So I wonder if this means a totalist Iran, and then perhaps the evolution just means maybe radical socialist or syndicalist Iran. So that'll be interesting to see if you can actually get two different forms of it. And like this part is just me speculating, but like we know that already that the Soviet Union can create a fourth international. So this could become something interesting in multiplayer games, where if you have somebody playing as Iran, somebody playing as the Commune of France, somebody playing as the Soviet Union, what are their relationships going to be like? Who are they going to join? Or maybe they just can't join any faction at all. They could also go with a liberal republic. That's over here. The enforced loyalty and whatnot. This is probably, if I had to guess, it's going to be the where's the... No, it's just authoritarian dem. Where did I put that image? This one. This will probably be the Qajars, which, yeah, I'm probably pronouncing wrong. Deal with it. So probably paternally autocratic or authoritarian Democrats. So that'll be interesting, especially seeing how that'll play out with regards to your possible alliances with Egypt and Arabia. Now, the next image here... all of the progress report says that the different paths will lead to different possible expansions, and you can possibly create your own faction. You can create your own, or you can rely on foreign support and things like that. Yeah, and so then this seems to be like just getting your industry on track here. This Trans-Iranian Railway, I wonder how this will also play into the possibly updated when the updated Egyptian tree comes through, where you could possibly create a railroad that goes from Cairo to Tehran. This is the naval tree and the air tree. Nothing too fancy here. And the progress report also says that Iran is going to get a doubled army at the start, but they'll have less friends and more hostile enemies. And they're still currently testing it to find out what is the balance so things are not too easy or too hard. Yeah, and yeah, that's the info that we know now. These are the screenshots that we currently have available as far as the new Persia tree goes. But not everything is, I think, shown here just yet, because, for example, if we were to look at this Shah tree, I'm noticing that they have this focus here called Tehran University. Presumably that says university, but if we look at the other screenshots, we don't see the rest of that tree here. I'm also noticing that there are more things that head down below these sections of the focus tree. So probably down here are your different claims. I would imagine if you go with the total monarchy, you probably get war goals against the Caucasus and things like that, because this dynasty lost those lands to Russia. So presumably, if you're kind of reinstitutionalizing total rule, this dynasty is going to want to take that land back. That's just me guessing. I'm just speculating, but I think it could be pretty cool. Basically, they would get claims on this area, on Georgia and Azerbaijan and Hayastan. Maybe the Don-Kuban Union. I don't imagine they would get claims directly on Russia, but who knows? But it would definitely make sense in an ahistorical context for them at least to get claims on these three nations, which of course would bring them into conflict with Russia, but conflict with Russia already almost always happens because, or at least some sort of alliance whenever they take the Middle East direction. But that's it for Progress Report 37. Looking forward to it. I think it's going to make the whole Middle Eastern situation even more interesting as we move forward. So thank you for your time. I'm Conquering History Games, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.